We are today with Noha El-Hariri from not anymore the EDA.
Yes.
So you are now from your own company. So last year, last 2 years, I think, when we interviewed together, so you were part of the EDA. So
Yeah.
now what is your next challenge?
This year is totally different. It's my 5th year to participate in Afrisummit, but with different perspective. I have been in EDA for 22 years from the governmental side of view. But now I have left the governmental side, and it's my first time to participate in Afrisummit and in an event like this from the industry perspective. I'm now a strategic business consultant and industry expert. I do have a lot of clients regarding the localization or the regulatory issues. My participation this year in Afrisummit is totally different and another perspective. I'm so glad to participate this year.
So you are now in the dark side, if I can say?
I don't like to be in the dark side, and I hope I will never see the dark side, because there is always a light somewhere, whether you are from this side or this side, and I'm always searching for this bright side.
Great. And so now that you are, if I can say, on the manufacturer side or consultant side, do you see things differently, or do you see, as you were on both sides, if I can say, is it an advantage also for you to help maybe manufacturers now that you are in the manufacturing side?
Yes, of course, it's different. But during my job at EDA, I was not so far from the manufacturers, and all the companies admit this. I was not far away, but I was always engaged with the manufacturers and the applicants deep in their problems, because I was a general manager, so my job was not only technical, but it was a managerial level. So I had to meet all the companies and all the manufacturers to resolve their problems. The only difference is that when I was in EDA, I was resolving from the governmental side by, for example, changing the regulation. But now, when I'm serving the manufacturer from outside, I'm trying to use my experience to avoid or to be proactive, not to be in problems again, or to give them more awareness about how to submit your file and how to overcome any problems that may evolve in the future.
Great. So we are at Afrisummit 2025 now. So it's been 5th edition, if I remember.
Yes.
So I think you were part of this since the beginning.
Yeah, since year one, it was, I guess, 2020. It was the first summit and online during the lockdown of COVID. And after that, I invited Dr. Mona Mouseli and Mrs. Najiba to come to Egypt. And since then, we are here in Egypt every time.
Exactly. And so do you see the progress of on what mainly are the topics discussed on Afrisummit? Is there some trend this year that maybe was not talked about last year?
Every year there is a topic that they are trying to focus, but the most important topic this year is about the harmonization and reliance. When we talked about reliance last year and the year before, not all the people were aligned on the same ground, but this year all the regulators and all the manufacturers are talking the same language and using the same keywords. But what I think we're still missing is to have a step on the ground and to proceed furthermore, not only talking about the reliance and the harmonization. So I wish this conference or this summit could push the regulators and the manufacturers to make our first startup and implement first step in the harmonization idea.
So with your experience now, as we talk about harmonization, reliance, all those things, what do you think maybe is missing for the Africa to start this process, or to initiate this process, or to succeed also? So is there something that you think can be implemented, or maybe you suggest to implement?
To proceed in this, I guess there is some jealousy from partners. Some countries say, why do I rely on the other countries?
Okay.
So as I mentioned, I had a speech today about the reliance. I guess the most fair solution for this is to have a benchmark like the WHO prerequisites or the ISO standards. So if every African country or if every country or authority try to align its regulation with a benchmark, it will be very effective. And if I'm looking to have my regulation like the WHO, and you are also, your benchmark is the WHO, the end result is that me and you will have to reach the same objective.
So here, jealousy can be the blocking thing. So having an other standard or something external from Africa
Yes.
can help, if I can say, to say, okay, we are not following a specific country requirement, but we are following an external
Yes,
standard.
because we all speak about reliance harmonization and etc. But in our back mindset, we still have the concept: this is our regulation. You have to follow our regulation and our country's regulation. To cut down this issue, I guess we have to unify a platform or unify regulation, and all the countries have to follow it.
And in terms of reliance, harmonization, so we are on the go. There is also another topic that was a lot discussed yesterday, which was digitalization.
Yes.
So we talked about electronic instruction for use, e-labeling, e-signature, all those things that are maybe electronics. I heard some talking about AI, but not a lot. So do you think this is also something that is a trend that will fad here in Africa, or something that
Yes.
will be really used in Africa?
No,
Or
it's already used now. And yesterday also I had a presentation about the digitalization, and I mentioned in the presentation about 6 or 7 African countries that now are adopting the digital platform submission. You are not allowed to access any department without having your technical dossier on the platform. So last year, I guess we didn't have this number of countries to have this platform. So this trend is proceeding, and it's not just a trend, and it will lock down or shut down. It will be increasing, and as we mentioned in the sessions, AI also is coming. You can find 2 or 3 companies now having a robot which is available on the market now to make surgeries. So it will be available more and more in the future, I think.
do you think also AI can be used at the authority levels to check the dossier, verify what the content, or if there is anything missing, to flag that there is something missing? So is AI also something that you think can be used on that?
Nothing is impossible, because 5 or 6 years ago, if we talked about this to have an online portal, I may say no, we have to take the hard file. But after the COVID came, everything changes. So in the future, you cannot guarantee if it's accepted or no. But from my perspective, governmental side, to have AI in the revision or the review of the technical dossier, it will have to you have to pay a lot of fund.
Okay. So do you think also we have the capability in Africa to build that in Africa instead of coming from outside?
Unfortunately, in Africa, we have a gap in the infrastructure, and I think this is a very challenging thing that we have to overcome first.
Okay, so great. Any last words for this summit?
No, I just want to thank the coordinators and thank Dr. Mona Mouseli. And we really missed her
Yeah,
this
she was
year.
not here this year. This
Yes.
year, yeah.
And I hope that every year it becomes more and more effective and get more collaboration among authorities and stockholders.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Monir.